The whole place lights up red.
It's also not metal, so it can get into the arena.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that I'm saying you should, but, hey.
Not saying you should.
It is true.
All right, who we got coming up?
Dorian Jones. I don't believe I have anything on Dorian Jones. I'm going to take a quick look here at all my notes. I do not. Unfortunately, I did not get to speak with Dorian Jones. Like I said, some guys, they just didn't want to be interviewed.
Back to the PSA of the night. Dorian Jones, you should have came and saw us, man. We'd love to talk about you. We'd love to let people know about you. So for the next CWC, everybody listening to this, our goal is to have a bayou for every fighter, guys. Help us help you.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, man, we don't like sitting here saying we got nothing on you. And then for you, when you go back and watch this, there's nothing on you, I
got the Cajun News here. I'll talk about food the whole time.
Well, the thing is I want to be able to shout out these guys' camps. I want to be able to talk about their hometown.
That's right.
These are the things that are important.
And that's a great point, Jason. It is about them. We want them to shine tonight. But they're representing their hometown, their family, their camp, their school. And that's a big deal for, especially someone who comes from a smaller town or a smaller gym. This is their time. This is their moment.
Yeah, and look, on a bigger stage, you're not going to be able to avoid an interview.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
a lot of them.
Yeah, look, maybe we talk about UFC, but even as far as LFA, they're not going to allow their commentators to not have notes on the fighters. So, we're just trying to do you a favor, man.
That's right.
Weighing in at 156 pounds, he has a record of 1 win, 0 losses, representing Louisiana. This is Joshua Boutwell.
Did not drop the nickname. All right, you got to get that out with the ring announcers too, guys. You got a winner, man. Let it run.
Stands Dorian Jones weighing in at 153 pounds. Representing Louisiana, this is Dorian Jones.
This is a great weight for fighters. Some of the best work's done around this 155-pound range, MMA, boxing, everything. So you might see some good skills here.
When I was a kid, there was a guy named Johnny Boutwell who was like one heck of a Taekwondo practitioner.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited to watch this kid here just to see if this karate background he has is applied in this match.
Yeah. All right, underway, touch the gloves, and here we go.
Right away, a jab side kick, so.
And that is the thing to do. If that side kick gets jabbed or caught, or gets jammed or caught, start throwing your hands.
He does have this wide karate stance, though, huh?
And he's rocking back and forth to be able to unweight his legs and throw his hips. Good left hand. Side kick, his hips in on it, too.
That was executed beautifully.
It really was.
Yeah, it looks like, Dorian here is just trying to kind of figure him out. He's composing himself, which I do like. He's got his hands in a good position for defense. He's just kind of waiting for his moment.
When you got kicks and punches coming from so many different angles, it is hard to get a read on somebody. Giving you a different look constantly. Oh, it's a good side kick.
Yeah, he's throwing it with his right leg, too, so that means his heel will more than likely end up with the way Dorian's standing, in that liver shot, so, he lands that very...
That's a paralyzing shot.
Yeah, very effectively. It could definitely take him away.
Head movement off the kicks. That's the thing about kickboxing. It is hard to move your head because a lot of time you're on one leg or the nature of the stance. But he's done a really good job. Glistic's done a real job of moving his head, changing his levels. A little bit of a left hook, or straight left. I like it. Working the body. Glistic fires back quick, though. So he rocks back on that leg and turns his hip over for his kicks. He's very educated.
Dorian's walking him down, man.
He is.
And that can really tire out a fighter.
Left.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh, yeah. Dorian landed a good left hand there. Oh, and it fires back. Oh, he shoots a single.
No, you can't do that in kickboxing.
No. Oh, it's a good left hand again. That left hand's finding its home.
Wow.
Glowstick's not
big
picking
right
up that
hand.
side.
That might have rocked Glowstick there.
Oh, that left. You got to watch that left. He's probably start circling away from that left hand. For some reason, he's not picking it up the way Dorian's throwing it.
Yeah,
shot.
look, give Dorian some credit there, man. He took some hard hits early on, but kind of stayed composed, like we said. Waited for his moment, his timing, and picked his shots. And he might have heard something in there that we didn't hear, which is maybe just a little bit of breath of air that came out of Boutwell that made him go, all right, this is it, and I'm going to attack.
He got a lot of different looks from Boutwell, but when it got time to do his look, he knew what he wanted to do, and he was very effective with it. Like you said, he was walking him down, but he didn't waste it. When he got where he wanted to go, he went to work.
Absolutely. And here he is. He got him right up against the cage, and he is just throwing. And that was almost bad for him right there. When he dropped his head like that, and Boutwell actually threw that right leg kick.
Yeah.
He was putting his head right in position to get hit in the face. He's lucky he didn't take the shin to the jaw.
Opponent's his thumb. He's really turning his thumb down on those overhand rights. He's getting it over the shoulder. It's a good shot. And Dorian didn't sit down in between rounds. He stayed on his feet the whole time while he told his coaches. All right, round number 2 is underway. Here we go. I do like Boutwell's movement, though.
Yeah, he stays light on his feet,
He does. Different looks, moving his head. If he can keep this range and not take that pressure he took last time and defend that straight left, he's doing good work.
Well, what we're learning about him right now is that he likes to have distance.
Yeah.
And Dorian, I don't know if he picked up on that in the first round, but
it's just a style thing.
Once Dorian gets him pinned against the cage, it's very hard for Boutwell to kind of fight off his back there.
Oh, there's that left hook
man.
again.
Yeah, it's big.
Tell you what, young fighters having long hair like that looks good and all, but when you get hit and it flies up in the air, there's no doubt that you took a shot.
Oh, speaking of that, Mike.
Good head movement by Dorian as well.
Yeah, it's also why a lot of them like to get it braided before a fight.
It makes
one,
a difference.
Keeps the hair out of your eyes, and then 2, you're not really showing all the tells to the judges.
That's right. Sometimes it's not as bad of a shot as it looks, but your hair goes flying like that. It makes it look worse than it is.
But I tell you what, man.
Something's been pretty bad.
Dorian is he's just balling up and coming straight forward, and it's making it very hard for Boutwell to get a breath in. He's having to fight off his
George
back.
Foreman defense, crossing his arms. And look at his footwork, too. He's not chasing him. He's cutting off the ring.
Yeah, and he's walking him down.
That's why he's so effective walking him down. He's not just following him around and giving him the distance. He's moving laterally constantly. So right now the cage feels really small to Glowstick.
I don't know if it's allowed. Oh, that was a big left hand.
Good
it
shot.
sat him down. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much Joshua wants at this point. He looks deflated.
And there's been a little bit of attrition as well as that one shot. See him against the cage, he might be done
It's
here.
over.
Yeah,
it's
good
over.
call by the referee. I mean, honestly, his feet aren't under him. It's inevitable what's to come if he lets that fight keep going.
Well, look, that was an impressive performance by Dorian, man. You have to credit his composure in there, and I kind of wonder how many fights he had. Like I said, I didn't get to talk to him, so
I'd be curious to know.
Yeah, he definitely has experience. This couldn't have been some debut for him because he didn't just go out there wild. He kind of took some shots early on, waited for his moment, walked Joshua down, and then just implemented his will.
Absolutely. And after walking him down, he didn't chase him, he didn't follow him. That's a good way to get hit by a guy who likes range. He cut off the ring, he walked him down, and when he got into his pressure position, he landed good shots. It was very, very educated.
Well, he's not even tired. I mean, look at him. His mouth is closed.
Yeah. I would love to see this kid again. I'd love to learn some more about him.
Yeah, for sure. Hope you fight again here at CWC, Dorian, because that was a great match. And at the same time, I hope to see Joshua Boutwell too.
Me too.
He had some really good moments in there.